Hello, my wonderful distance learners. It is Friday's work time. So, like every other video, I am on the module screen. There's our task list. What does it tell us to do? Photosynthesis article, and then a photosynthesis reading comprehension. Similar to the video idea. The article is on one part, the questions are on the other part. So if I go to the article, it pops up. Here's your instructions. Here's the article. These look like questions, but they're not. If you read here, it's steps of photosynthesis or steps in photosynthesis, all right? So you're going to read all this, take notes. Here's some wonderful vocab words to keep with you. I'm not requiring my distance learners to do a science journal like I am my in-person people, but I am a very strong believer in a science journal. I may even do a video for you guys to know what I'm talking about. But a science journal is basically a notebook of any sort. And of course, I don't have one near me, but it keeps your vocab words, it keeps your diagrams, it keeps your notes, everything like that. So I would highly advise use something, even if it's just a binder, to keep your notes. That way, you read this, you put down your notes, you put down your vocab words, and when we go to the next part, which this time I'm going to go through modules just to show you that way again. We go back to modules. We scroll all the way down to Friday. We just looked at this article. Now I know I need to do this next. Or on that screen, you could have hit the next button, right? After reading the photosynthesis article, answer the following questions. This says quiz. It only says quiz because I made a multiple choice assignment, all right? It does not always mean it's a test. It does not always mean it's going to be a ton of points and you're going to fail the class if you don't do wonderful at it. It just says quiz because we can't go in and change this little word right here. All right, so this first week, is it a quiz? No. Can you think of it as a quiz? If you want, you read something, now you're going to answer about it. So it's kind of like you're quizzing yourself on your comprehension. But if we click that, it opens up. You have question number 1. You pick your answer. You click next. Question number 2, you pick your answer, you click next, all right? This is set up to show you one question at a time. So if I answered, I'm not looking for the right answer, I'm just clicking it, and click next. Now it's taking my first answer, and I'm doing my second. I can go next to the third one, or I can go back if all of a sudden I go, oh, wait, what did I put on number 1? I think I put the wrong one. Now I can fix it. Once all of them are answered, the little submit button will turn blue and you can click it. If you click it now, you're going to have a bad grade, or it's going to kick back and say you have not answered anything. All right. So be very careful. Make sure you answer everything. Go through all the questions. Make sure you answer them. When you're done, just like any other class, just like any other year, check your work. Go back to number 1. Read it again. Read your answers again. Go back and read the article again. Or, if you take my advice, keep your science journal. Which of the following statements is true? Well, you may have not wrote this one down, but you should get it. But chloroplast and chlorophyll, if you have the definitions written down, now you're using your notes on a quiz or an assignment or however you want to look at it. All right? Just my little bit of advice to you. Hopefully you listen to it. This is probably my last video for this week. I will give you some next week. Thing to remember, assignments, you can only see them the day I put them in. So if, it's Monday and there's assignments on Thursday, you may not be able to see them yet. But once you're able to see them all, like today, Friday, you'll able to see the whole week. They're not due until Sunday at midnight. But my advice, work them daily. That way it doesn't build up on you. That way I'm going to wait and do all my work on Sunday. Then you get sick, or your parents decide to take you somewhere cool, or internet goes down, or there's a big storm. Now you've missed a whole week's worth of work because you can't do it that one day. So my advice is please do it daily. If it turns into a lot of people not doing their work each week, I'm going to have to make the work due daily. That means Monday's work will show up on Monday, and it'll be due by midnight on Monday. So that means on Tuesday, you can't go back to Monday's work. You'd have to do Tuesday's work, and then Wednesday. I would much rather give you the week to do it as you need. All right. So parents, if you're watching this, please help me with it. Students, Let's be smart. This can be really easy. I can make this really awesome, but we all have to do the work on this, okay? Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you've done all your work. See you next week.